retribution.
The light dims, but we fight.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Good. My name is Vaughn. It's a pleasure to meet you,
Your
brother.
name is what?
Vaughn.
Vaughn?
Yeah, I'm a music teacher, and I loaned my guitar to one of my students. When I talked to her mother, she ended up letting me know that they put it in a pawn shop up at American Jewelry and Loan.
Okay.
See that bass right there? It's a Fender.
Did you make a police report?
No.
Otherwise, I would have to sell it back to you at retail. Now, if you bring me the police report, then all your obligation would be is to pay me what we paid her. And then she would make restitution to you.
I mean, so you telling me that I got to pay you some money? Why do I got to pay you anything?
Because we have money invested in it, and how do I know that that's your guitar?
Because I told you it's my guitar. Why can't you just go give it to me now? Because I already told you it was mine.
Without a police report or a receipt showing me that that guitar is yours, I can't do anything for you.
I've been playing in Detroit for over 15 years and you can't give me my back? Huh?
Okay.
Okay, you just gonna be calm, okay.
Now it's time to go.
It's time to go?
It's time to go.
Okay, look, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute, come on now.
Let's have a good day.
Hey, look, you get me up out of here?
Have a good day. Come on.
Man, I ain't your brother, man, because you working for him.
You're right, come on.
I ain't your brother, you working for him.
I know.
Walking up here, y'all got Rick Ross and security. I'm the next damn Rick James, bitch.
No, you're not.
Right up here in Detroit.
Hell
I be doing
yes, Rick
all
James
day.
in the house.
You wanna play with me when I'm trying to get my damn music on. I'm out.
Morning.
So you know what today is? Dream Cruise, baby. There's
I know.
a million people out there.
I know, I
today.
saw the line going.
So what I need you to do, make sure the Bentley's out, make sure all the car memorabilia is out. Anything with an engine, bring it out.
You got it.
Thanks, Dad.
Yep.
Dream Cruise draws tons of antique, vintage automobiles to this area. We're gonna be busy as hell.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello. I need to pick up some stuff for my daughter.
Is it in Palm?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the ticket?
No, she called down here and said I could pick it up while I was down here.
Yeah, unfortunately, without a ticket, I can't let you pick it up.
What do you mean without a ticket?
Sorry.
No. I want the stuff.
Yeah, but without the ticket, we can't give it to you.
Well, hey, is there anybody I can talk to who owns the place or a manager or something?
Me?
You?
Me?
What kind of business you running?
A legitimate one.
How did you stealing people's stuff?
I'm not stealing anything.
I bet you want to talk and give me my stuff. You were out here, I'd get my stuff.
Okay. No ticky, no merchy. See, first of all, you're saying that it's your stuff. It's not
It
yours.
is my stuff if I come to get it. She says I can
It
pick
isn't.
it up.
What if it
I'm not
happened-
going to go all the way back to Mississippi, come back down here just for a ticket. I'm
Yeah.
here. I want the stuff now. And what's he going to do? I took alligators bigger than him. I ain't scared of
Yeah,
him.
but he ain't no alligator. He's just a bad mother.
I don't care. Hey, I ain't scared of him.
Oh.
Is he serious? Don't touch me. Don't. You do? You're gonna see the exit.
I ain't scared of him.
Come on, my man.
Hey, man, you can't get
You do?
scared of him.
Is he serious? Don't touch me. Don't. You do? You're gonna see the exit.
I ain't scared of him.
Come on, my man.
Hey, man, you can't get... Hey, I want my stuff. I tell you what, big boy. Hey,
Byron eats alligators for lunch while they're alive.
I want my stuff.
You can't get it, brother.
This guy obviously got off at the wrong exit.
The Yankees.
Time for him to hop his ass back in that truck and get the hell out of the D.
Cheating low-down place.
All right, what do we have?
Got a 95 Camaro here.
How many miles are on it?
140,000.
Wow. How long have you owned it?
About 8 months. Bought the car to fix and sell to build a motor for my other hot rod.
How does it run?
Great.
Everything about it was awful. The smell, the look. The guys did not keep this car up one bit. Doesn't sound great.
It's a 6-owner.
How much are you looking for?
Well, book on the car is 37. I'd like to get 28.
Why?
Why?
What's the least you take for it? I mean, if it's like a gift that, you know, you want to just get rid of it.
Nothing's a gift, nothing gets given away. You know that. You've been in business.
We're trying to help you.
There's a difference between helping and there's another thing of lowballing.
What's your offer based on the 28?
It ain't gonna be close to that.
You guys are here to make money. What I was going by is what he said, that you're trying to help. No one gives nothing away. That's what I said. Because he asked us if it was a gift. Well, nothing's a gift, nothing gets given away.
I don't know why you're being so rude to me. I'm trying to help his friend out, but he's sitting there bitching at me and complaining to me and acting so obnoxious. Who the does he think he is? I'm trying to help you.
You got an issue with me.
No, I really don't. I'm just asking what you take for it, and I'm trying to help you out. You're the one that came here.
When it comes down to numbers, it's his car.
My sister gets into an argument with a customer about a Camaro. And here's the problem. The guy she's arguing with isn't even the owner.
I'm sorry, I'm walking inside. Good luck.
Yeah.
Want to join me inside?
I was listening to this one.
Let me talk to you for a sec. This guy's gonna come here and smart-ass me to death. I'm really not interested in giving him $1.
Doesn't matter.
Tell him to have a good day.
No, are you kidding? But if we can
you can
make money,
take your
personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we don't buy emotion.
Well, he said that we're just gonna basically screw him.
When you come to sell us something, when you come to pawn us something, we're here to help you. I've been doing this a long time. I've built a great reputation. It pisses me off when you think I'm here to rip you off. I'm not.
Tell him that.
It's gonna get ugly real quick.
I don't really care.
I don't mean to insult you if that's what you think. We don't like to really deal in stuff that we gotta work on. It's strictly business.
I'm a businessman
Yeah.
as well. I can
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah.
I work on cars and motorcycles.
Really?
I'm a custom bike builder.
No,
This guy is such a jerk. Seriously. I can spit in his face.
Let's go inside.
we appreciate it.
Well,
thanks
thanks
coming
for
in.
your time.
One of Ashley's problems, emotions. When you let your emotions take over, you're gonna lose the deal. You're gonna make a bad decision.
Oh, yes, we appreciate it, and his attitude with it.
What do we got? Hey, I got a 61 Willie Mays uniform. I got this jersey with the matching pants underneath.
You're bringing me in something here that's amazing. The home runs this guy could have hit in this uniform, the bases he stole, game-winning catches, all kinds of stuff.
Which I'm sure he did in this uniform. I came to the pawn shop today to sell my Willie Mays uniform. I'd like to sell it today because I'd like to just cash in on it. I've had it sit in the closet, so it's time for it to go.
It's pretty amazing. Where'd you come across this?
It's a family heirloom. My uncle acquired it in the late 60s, and when he passed away, my aunt just kept good care of it, and about 2.5 years ago, she was nice enough to give it to me.
This is amazing, man. I mean, there's very few guys in the world that can compare to him in that sport. 660 home runs, batting average of .302, definitely in the top 10 of baseball players of all time.
If you open up the pants, it gives all of his details.
You bring in one of the best baseball players of all time's actual uniform.
Correct.
Do you have any paperwork or anything with you, or?
No, I don't.
Okay.
This doesn't look game worn. Willie Mays was a badass. He was sliding around in the dirt and the grass. I imagine there would be a bunch of stains on it.
I mean, the jersey feels authentic. I have no way of telling for sure that it's real.
I'm very confident it's real. I mean, the way my family cherished it, and the way my uncle was a sports collector. And
just because it was in your family doesn't make it real.
What'd you want to do with it?
I'd like to sell it.
Give me an idea of what you want for it.
I think around $45,000 would be a fair offering.
I'm gonna need a little bit of proof before I shell out that kind of money. Let me have someone come down here and check it out. I've got to check for authenticity, game worn. You know, there's a million little things that can make this worth money.
Sure.
I'll wait and see. Right back. I'm gonna make a phone call.
Thank you.
What do we got? Check it out. It's a Willie Mays uniform.
What, that's all? I thought you had something good for me. Guys call me down to the pawn shop anytime a piece of sports memorabilia comes in that they have some questions about. What concerns did you have with it?
How do we prove that it was actually game worn? It was Willie Mays's.
Well, these are extremely rare to find. Nobody thought to keep jerseys from back then, so the ones we do find typically are beat to hell or eaten up by moths. The most important thing when analyzing jerseys from this era is going to be the tags and any kind of markings on the jersey. Willie Mays 61 were stitched in black. Now, Spalding is a company that the Giants contracted, and seeing this is consistent with a lot of Spalding jerseys from this time period. Right here in the waist, what we can see is we have Willie Mays, 24, which is his jersey number, and 33, which is his waist, 26 inseam, which all of these would have been the size and the equipment number for him at that time. One thing I'm just not seeing is any damage to it. This thing appears to be in immaculate condition, especially for its age, which leads me to believe that it's game issued versus game used.
Isn't it conceivable that, Willie didn't slide during 1 or 2 games?
That's all very possible, but to truly identify it as a game-used jersey, we would need to see a lot more evidence of wear on it. Now, although we can't prove that this is actually a game-worn jersey, this is 100% authentic jersey that Willie Mays was issued.
Great, good to hear.
This is absolutely extraordinary. This is one hell of a find. I would value this anywhere from 35 to 40 grand.
Willie, huh? Good news.
Well, Jeremy, thanks for coming in, man.
You got it, Corey. Later, chum.
All right, see you later.
Willie, huh? Good.
From 35 to 40 grand.
Willie, huh?
How much are you looking to get out of it?
I'd like to get $45,000.
And I'd like to be able to make some money. I'm not going to go anywhere near that. I'll give you 20 grand for it.
No, I can't. Did you do 40?
I've got to make some money on it, man. I really do. I'll go about 22,000.
This is so rare, I think we should be able to do better than that. Can you do, like, 37?
Go 25,000. I'm not going any higher.
You do 35?
Nope.
I'm sorry, I don't think I'll be able to do that.
30 grand. This is the best I can do.
Can you meet me at 33?
$31,000. Call it a day.
Sounds good.
All right. Chum, take care of it.
All right. Well, mixed emotions. There was the sentimental attachment. But I think my uncle would be impressed at the price that it actually achieved. I think he'd be very proud of it.
Wow. This thing is nice.
This is a casting out. This is like one of the holy grails of American coins. I'll do 95 and that's it.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to take it home.
Do 95 and that's it.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to take it home.
I have a Atlanta Braves 1995 World Series ring.
Oh, that's a pretty cool year, man.
Team of the 90s. Got there 7 times and then finally won World Series in 95.
They're like the Buffalo Bills of the 90s, man. They just couldn't pull it off.
I came to the pawn shop today to try to sell my 1995 Atlanta Braves World Series ring. I'd like to sell it because my wife and I were moving to Vietnam, hoping to get $13,000 inside.
So where'd you get it?
I got it from a buddy of mine who needed the money, and I thought it'd be a good investment.
Atlanta Braves, 1995 World Champions. Was Turner the staff member?
He was the owner.
Yeah, Ted Turner.
This belonged to Ted, and he issued it or gave it away? Could make it worth more. They had some pretty good people on the team back then, didn't they?
Dave Justice, Greg Maddox,
Chipper Jones.
Greg Maddox won the Cy Young. It's a really good franchise. They just couldn't get it done all them other years.
You think they're the team of the 90s?
Sure, they were good, but no one really liked them.
The first championship rings were given to the Giants in 1922 when they beat the Yankees. The design was pretty basic and only featured one diamond. But by the 1970s, championship rings got flashier with lots and lots of diamonds. So it's no big surprise that these things can go for a lot of money. You know, there's a pretty big difference when it comes from staff to player rings. I mean, everybody wants a player's ring because it was by a guy who actually won the World Series. So what do you want to do with it, my man?
Yeah, I want to sell it. Yeah, I'd like to get $13,000 for it.
13,000, huh? Championship rings are one of my dad's favorite things to buy. We make really good money when we sell them to sports collectors, but every ring is different, so getting the price right can be tricky. You mind if I have a buddy come down and take a look at it?
How come? I'd like to get the money and get out of here.
You know, right now, if you have to hold me to an offer, I'm gonna offer you $4 grand because it's a staff ring. My guy might come in and tell you it's worth a little bit more.
All right, that's fair. Okay.
All right, let me give him a call, and I'll be right back.
All right.
The guys call me down to the shop whenever they have some sports memorabilia that they need some more information about.
1995 Braves championship ring.
The Braves are actually the oldest continuously playing team in American professional sports.
Oh, wow.
Over the years, though, they had a lot of ups and downs. Finally, in the early 90s, they found new life with a great lineup that propelled them into the 95 World Series. It was a great contest. One hand, you got the Indians. In the National League, you had the Braves, who by far had the best record.
Wasn't that like by 21 games or something?
Yeah, the Braves had about a 20-game lead in the National League. The Indians had maybe like 30-game lead in the American League. Braves finally won in Game 6, brought home their third title, and actually gave the city of Atlanta their first major sports championship, too. I've seen World Series rings sell for tens of thousands of dollars, so I'm really excited to see what this ring might bring. What concerns did you have with the ring?
It's a staff ring.
Okay.
I know there's a huge difference in price between a staff ring and a player's ring.
Right.
I think it might be Ted Turner's ring, which is kind of crazy. I mean, what do you think it might be worth?
Let's take a look at the ring here. We have a large diamond set on top of a blue stone, and we're going to have 18 smaller diamonds surrounding it. The company Jostens, they made the rings for the 95 championship Braves. So on the inside, we should see the Jostens logo.
What do you see?
Unfortunately, this isn't even a staff ring. This is what they call a salesman sample. They're provided to the team beforehand so they can get a look at the ring, see if they like it, approve it, and they make them from there. We know this based on two main reasons. Number one, the inside of the band, it does not have the Jostens logo. And also, it's issued to Turner, which is Ted Turner, the owner of the team. Ted Turner's not a guy that needs to hawk his ring or sell it to come up with a few quick bucks. So there's no doubt that this is what we would call a salesman sample.
Okay.
They still do have value. People just want to own a piece of the 95 Braves. With the original box and everything, you're looking at around $2 grand.
All right.
I was really disappointed. They bring some bozo off the street. I don't know where he came from. All of a sudden, he comes through the door, and he's Mr. Expert on baseball. So, I don't know. I was really disappointed.
Well, if you heard what my guy has to say, thinks it's a salesman sample, I would offer you around $800 for it.
Oh, that's okay. And I'll just take it home.
All right, my man, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. I've learned my lesson. I'm not bringing any more rings into this shop.
Wow, this thing is nice.
This is a casting out. This is like one of the holy grails of American coins.
I'll do 95, and that's it.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to take it home.
Ever since a guy brought in a bunch of old Led Zeppelin albums, I've been going crazy trying to find the object. It was this mysterious black statue used in the artwork on the album Presence. Led Zeppelin's record label, Swan Song, made 1,000 of these and sent them out as promotional items. Warwick found a guy here in Vegas who has one, but he wouldn't sell it to me.
I don't want to sell it.
Okay. So I'm scouring the internet to try and find one.
So this is what you're talking about. Okay.
Well, no, this isn't the right object.
How do you know?
Because it's not made correctly. This is like a copy of the object.
Honestly, Rick, you could probably have this thing 3D printed in an hour. Is that
I'm
important?
sure you could, but it wouldn't be the object.
It would be an object.
It would be a object, but it wouldn't be the object.
Well, why is this so important to you anyways, Rick?
because I love my old rock and roll, and I've discovered that you can actually own an object, so I'm gonna find one.
Rick, you're losing sleep over it.
I'm not losing sleep, I'm just obsessing slightly.
Please explain to me in a way I understand what the object is.
It's an airbrushed picture of that thing your dad was looking at, and then after the fact, they made 1,000 of them.
So it doesn't exist?
Yeah, except there's 1,000 of them.
Hey, Rick, you asked for it? We've delivered.
The object.
Right there.
May I?
There you go.
Oh, whoa. There it is, the object. That's cool. Feel like the vibe's off it?
I'm with Warwick today at the pawn shop to sell my object. I got the object about 15 years ago from a dealer, and I've been collecting Zeppelin all my life, and this is a great opportunity to sell something so I can maybe go out and get some concert posters, which are hot right now.
In '76, Led Zeppelin was the biggest rock band on the planet. I mean, no one even compared to them.
Absolutely.
So you've checked this out, this is real?
All the lines on it are straight, and the surfaces are flat. The paint is the right color. It's perfectly matte, because it's supposed to be a mysterious object, science fiction. And it's got the original label of the manufacturer underneath it. Alva Replica Company. There was 1,000 made, and they were printed. It says presents here. Now here, it's hand engraved 250 out of 1,000. And if we look at the box, it says 250 right on the box. So this box is real. This is real, the real deal.
Okay, so what do you think it's worth?
This is in excellent condition. It's really hard to find a nice, clean, new one with the box. I've seen them in one state better, and that's the box is unopened.
Okay, all right.
So the best examples of these, the price is rising and rising, now hitting $4,000.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. See you later.
Warwick totally came through. The object is in the building. I really hope I can make a deal on this one today. I have to have it. I don't know why, I just have to have it.
So how much you want for it?
I was thinking 5,000.
I was thinking 3,000. Isn't that strange?
Well, I don't want to go that low. I would consider 4,000 in the middle.
35?
3750?
I think it's saying 37. I feel it. I think it really is.
I can do that.
Sweet. All right, just hang out right here. I'm gonna grab one of the guys and go do some paperwork, okay?
Make sure that stays with it.
Now I need to take this thing, and I got some really important things I need to do with it. What's up, guys?
Where have you been?
You haven't looked at, like, all my posts on social media?
I haven't seen you in 3 days. Where have you been?
Oh, yeah, I've seen him. Congratulations.
Mission accomplished.
Check it out. He obviously wants you to see. That's your dad with the objects.
So he spent the last 3 days doing a photo shoot with this thing?
The funny thing is, these are professional pictures, so he had to pay someone to take these. Look at his mean face. I'm Rick Harrison. This is my object. That's your dad.
Wow. This thing is nice.
This is a casting out. This is like one of the holy grails of American coins.
I'll do 95, and that's it.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna take it home.
Trying to sell my vintage gun smuggling books.
These were used for smuggling guns?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it will fit a gun. Well, I do run a pawn shop, so.
There you go, dude. I came to the pawn shop today to sell my World War II gun smuggling books. I like to sell them because I just don't really need them anymore. I want $600 for these things. You're not gonna find something like that on the market anywhere, really. They're pretty hard to find.
So how did you get this stuff?
I was helping out a friend do some recon on a house. Found this box, he didn't want it.
So your friend's family was into smuggling guns or something like that?
No, we were just in his attic.
Okay. And how do you know they were used in World War II for smuggling guns?
Well, when I found this box, it came with this from the government.
This is to advise you that the following items have been confiscated and turned over to the proper Army authorities for violation of Army regulations. 1 pistol, P38 German. 1 pistol, Steyr German. 3 rounds of ammunition for rifle. 1 round pistol ammunition. So obviously, someone had absconded with some German pistols and made this and tried to ship it home.
Sounds like it to me.
You've probably seen movies where people hollow out a book and hide stuff inside. This is pretty much the same idea, but someone went one step further and made a fake book out of wood. Seemed like a good idea, but it obviously didn't work. It's pretty cool. But if you think about it, wouldn't it have been a lot easier and looked a lot more real if you took a real book and cut the pages out or something like that? Because this was a lot of work, and he probably did this by hand.
Most likely.
All you gotta do is take a close look or even touch one and you know it's not a book. They're different though, I'll tell you that.
Since these are one of a kind, there's just no way to know if there's a market for these. But the letter that comes with them makes a great story, so someone might want these as a curiosity. That being said, curiosity pieces don't sell for a lot of money. So what do you want to do with this?
Sell it. Just collecting dust.
It's interesting and I'd like to have it. What'd you want for it?
I don't know. I mean, you probably know about more of this stuff than I do. I mean, name a price.
50 bucks.
Come on, 50 bucks? This is from World War II.
And so was a gazillion other things.
Yeah, but they didn't come with a piece of paper that says if somebody got in trouble. Just give me 100 bucks and we can have a deal.
I'll give you 60 bucks. It's a carved box. It's weird and it's cute, but I'm not gonna get a lot of money out of it.
Can't do 75?
60 bucks.
60 bucks. How about 65? It's Vegas, come on.
I don't know what that has to do with it, but yeah, I'll go 65 bucks.
There we go.
I'll meet you right up front.
All right, thanks. 65 bucks, this definitely isn't $600, and it really sucks, but, you know, you can only do what you can do.
Wow.
This thing is nice.
This is a casting out. This is like one of the holy grails of American coins. I'll do 95, and that's it.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna take it home.
Hello.
Hello. I brought in my official...
I'll do...
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna take it home.
Hello.
So I think I'm gonna take it home.
Back again, huh?
Yes, I am. I've got something pretty cool here. It's a concert poster from a band called the Beatles.
They were pretty big back in the day, right?
I came to the pawn shop today to sell a historical Beatles concert poster. As much as I love the Beatles, and I'd like to cash in on my piece of memorabilia, the least I would walk away with, probably like $200.
So where'd you get this?
I'm in a store buying furniture. I say to the guy, oh, nice poster. He said,
wow. This thing is nice.
This is a casting out. This is like one of the...
Some memorabilia. The least I would walk away with, probably like $200.
So where'd you get this?
I'm in a store buying furniture. I say to the guy, oh, nice poster. He said,
wow. This thing is nice.
This is a casting out.